boys soccer fans, and welcome to our Uila Sports live stream broadcast. My name is Kalena Kaʻeo, and this is my co-host, Mr.
Kaholo Rickard. How's it going, Kalena?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm pretty excited and nervous, but excited to share this opportunity with you to call this boys MIL soccer matchup senior night for our boys.
Yep. So tonight's MIL matchup is between the Maui High Sabres and your Kamehameha Warriors.
All right. Looks like we're almost ready to start here. On our team, we've got, 7 seniors?
Yes, 7 seniors. We have...
Looks like we got Teva Pimentel.
We got Ha'oawai, Ezekiel Weber, Samuel Ostermiller, Dylan Nakagawa, Gabriel Arcus, Slade Tashima,
And of the 7, looks like we got, how many of them are on the field right now? Looks like we got Slade.
we got Dylan in the middle.
Dylan's in the middle. A couple of them are out there right now, and then we'll make Sam's out there as well.
Yep, Sam's up top.
So it looks like Maui High is getting ready to kick off.
Yep, so Maui High starting off with the ball in the first half. Maui High Sabres will be going from right to left. Kamehameha Warriors left to right, and we begin.
Trenton Kiesel down there with the header.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like Maui High is pressing quite high to start off this first half.
And Trenton's a freshman. His sister Takara is
yes, Takara is a junior on our girls team this season. She's been really big for us, and from what I've seen from Trenton, he's been really big in the defensive line in his first year, so quite impressive for a freshman. All right, Gabe playing it out to Teva. Unlucky battle. All right, looks like it's Warriors ball. Kiesel will be taking a throw. Some other starters we have is number 7, Kainoa Carpenter.
number 14, Caden Medeiros.
We have Ha'oawai. Looks like he's playing a stopper or a holding mid right now.
We also got another freshman in there, I think number 3, Titus Payet Vegas, I think. Sam Ostermiller with the ball on the far side. Passes it out to. Is that?
Lays it off to Dylan. Oh, unlucky. Good idea though from Dylan. Quick punt out from Maui High's keeper. Maui High with the quick counter attack. And Titus, quick counter down the middle. And still going a little bit high through ball to Carpenter. Let's see what he can do. Great move down the line and cross. Maybe a shot there over the goal. Great run from Titus, freshman. I saw him play against Kekalike this past game, and he came up really big as the outside left back.
Looks like we got number 8, Ikuo Kamaka is also in the game for the Warriors.
Okay, Nakagawa plays it out wide to Titus. Titus beats Maui High's defender down the line. Goal kick.
So as an offensive player, when you're bringing the ball down, are you looking to kick the ball across the field to your outside, to your wings, or what's kind of a good standard strategy to use as you're attacking?
I'd say it all depends. Kind of read what the defense is giving you, the other team. you know, if they're playing high, maybe your outside halves can, right here you see Carpenter. Yeah, you can either play over the top, look to go wide, have your player beat them down the line and then get a good cross.
You know, I was talking to one of our players, Caden Medeiros, prior to the game, and he was mentioning how I think Maui High's coach was a coach for his club team before. So he was saying what we have to watch out for with Maui High is how they match up, or how they kind of put somebody on him, on certain players. They mark them, and then they follow them around the field, kind of to disrupt the action.
Yeah, especially when you're, you know, if they're a really good player, you really want to get someone tight on them almost the whole game. You know, don't give them that chance to turn, face up, play the ball, because that's when they can be dangerous. So, good strategy from Maui High. Maui High wins the ball and cleared out by Titus.
So as you might know, and I'm not a huge soccer in terms of knowledge of the game. I enjoy watching it, and hopefully in the second half you'll have one of your players, Sofia, will come down and she'll kind of sit in and give her commentary on what's going on in the game.
Looks like we got a bad throw, turnover. It'll be a Kamehameha throw in. But yes, Sofia's currently at practice right now. The girls are preparing for their first round state matchup on Monday versus Campbell.
And it's here.
Yep, it's going to be here at Kanaʻiaupuni Stadium, I believe at 6 p.m. So we win that game, we move on into Thursday's quarterfinal match versus our sister campus, KSM. So looking forward to that as well. All right, we got a Maui High throw in on the far side of the field. Deep throw. Let's see if the Warriors can get this cleared out. And we got a miss. Quick counter by Slade.
On the outside, passes it back in to Dylan. Off a Maui High player, goes to
Great
the side.
hustle, Titus. Plays the ball line. Ooh, offsides by Oster Miller. Great run, though. Great idea from Titus in the back.
Offsides, so for some of us soccer people that have been trying to figure out what offsides is forever, kind of explain real briefly what is offsides and how do you become...
Yes, so as an offensive player, if you are behind the last defender before the ball is kicked, then that is an offside. It's kind of a quick term. So you can't be cherry picking.
Right, that's what it is in basketball.
Yeah.
You just sit on the other side of the court.
Exactly,
and
yeah, and you just look for that quick counter. So, you know, unfortunately in soccer, we are not allowed to do that. Quick throw out from Gabe.
So once the ball is kicked, though, that's when you can start running down and
definitely.
getting that ball.
That's where, as an offensive player, you really have to work on your timing your runs. So you're watching both the defensive line and whoever is serving the ball over. So turnover in the middle.
Nakagawa.
Great ball from Nakagawa.
This is Ikua Kamaka right here, number 8, taking it out.
Lays it off to Nakagawa. It looks like he got a shot. Great shot.
Just over the top.
Great connection between those two. From what I've seen this year, Ikua, he's been big for the defense as well. Likes to get high, likes to push forward and connect with the offense. Likes to work in and out from the middle back to the outside. And it's kind of what he just did there with Nakagawa. So great opportunity from the Warriors 8 minutes into this half. We got a little push from behind. Yep. Foul committed by the Sabres. We got Teva. Looks like a miscommunication drop ball there. Plays it back to Gabe. Unlucky there. Mistimed clearance.
So the Sabres get the ball. There's a throw in for Maui High.
Another deep throw
And
clearance by Titus.
Yeah, gets it out of there.
Header by Teva. Back out to Titus.
Man, Teva, he really gives that thing a knock with his head, huh?
He sure does. He's swinging it out to Kiesel. Unlucky long touch. Oh, great one back.
Gets it back. Titus. Oh, yeah. Teva.
To Teva, yep.
Oh. Trent has it out. There's Dylan to the far side to Ikua.
Great run from Ikua. Ooh, unlucky ball. Good idea, though. That Carpenter running on the near side.
So we're still looking for our first goal here. Our boys are currently in second place.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I believe they are currently 2 points behind Kekaulike. Kekaulike is in the lead, I believe, with 19 points.
Okay.
Yeah. Their record's currently 6-1-1. We are 5-1-2. Yeah, we're coming off a 1-1 tie with Kekaulike last week. The boys played a really hard game. They had some really great chances at the end too as well to take the lead. So hopefully they can carry that momentum into this game. Okay, looks like we got a corner kick going to be taken by...
Is it Caden Medeiros?
Yep, Caden Medeiros.
So what are you looking to do here with this corner kick? Just get it into the crowd and...
Yep, Lofton normally want to place it at either the PK spot. Looks like that one went a little too far. Yeah, you don't want it too close to the keeper where you can punch it out. Yeah, so right at that PK,
Yeah.
the 12-yard mark.
So let's talk about you, Kalena. You played soccer here. You played soccer for most of your life. You went to college. You played a little soccer there. What college did you go to?
So I went to University of Texas at San Antonio, and I played...
those are the Roadrunners, right?
Yes, yep,
Alright.
2 seasons with the Roadrunners.
And how was your time there?
It was really good. It really put my perspective into, what's out there soccer-wise. Being in Texas, lots of different styles of play. Division 1, 2, just the competitiveness of it all and the commitment. But it was a great experience. Loved every minute of it. Didn't realize how much of my time it would take, but. Yeah.
And then after all of that, you came back to coach soccer over here.
I did.
And how's coaching going? This is your first year coaching here?
Yeah, first year coaching.
With your dad?
With my dad, yes.
With your former partner in crime, Makana?
Makana Kabanes. Yeah, so it's been, if there's one word I have to describe it, I'd say nostalgic. Just coming back here with all the same, looks like we had a bad throw, but with all the same, people on campus, all the same trainers, and like I said earlier in my interview, but yeah, it's been nice coming back and coaching.
Did you know you always wanted to coach, or?
Yeah.
At some point?
Yeah, at some point I knew that. Oh, looks like he has countering.
Oh.
Nice header by Kiesel.
Oh, punches it out.
Unlucky. We had Braden Joaquin who just made a run down the line. But, yeah, I always knew I wanted to coach eventually when my playing career ended. It just was a matter of when. And, Dad got the job, so I figured why not coach here. Oh, and shout out to Mr. O'Brien who was watching the game. He was our former strength and conditioning coach. He's coached many generations of athletes up here.
He has. And he's celebrating his birthday. He's still a world history teacher.
Yes.
Still doing his thing. He's been a part of our creation of this whole Kamakako and Uila Sports broadcasting team. He kind of drew some inspiration from him, and he lent a lot of his knowledge to us to kind of start this whole process and get some students excited about it. So we wish him happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Mr. O'Brien. Ooh, is that going to be a corner? Oh, goal kick for the Warriors. And shout out to Miss Makana Kabane is also watching the game. Thanks for tuning in. And goal kick taken by Gabe. Good switch by Titus to Teva.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
Here comes Sam.
Oh, could be looking at a foul. No foul.
No foul.
And great ball from Teva. We had Sam running on the backside.
Cool looking downfield, kicks it through. Oh, punched out by Maui High. Trent with the ball. Over to Medeiros.
Clearance by Maui High. We got a quick counter. We got a 2v4 right now, Maui High with a quick counter. Good job getting back by Kizo. Oh, we got a jersey pull.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty big deal. Pretty significant pull on his jersey there.
Okay, Teva looking for the quick restart. Just a little too long of a touch there from Ikua. Great run by Nakagawa. So you can get, if you can get us there. Ooh, great move there. Just unlucky. Just rode a little past the touchline.
You know, speaking of coaches, earlier we were talking about coaches. Coach Jason Nakasone, he's been coaching the boys now for some time.
He has been. I believe this is his 12th season. First season was back in 2004. Took a little break in between. Oh, meanwhile, we have a quick counter from the Warriors. We have Grady Joaquin taking a fall there. But yes, Coach Jason in his 12th year. Yeah, I believe he might have been the coach from the start of this program.
Yeah, as long as I can remember the program's been here, he's been the coach. He did take a break, though.
Yes.
You were mentioning.
Yeah, he took a few years from coaching the boys' side, came back and coached the girls' side for 1 year. I believe that was in 2016.
Okay.
And then came back to the boys' side, and he's back here coaching these young men of Kamehameha. And in his tenure of coach, too, he's coached some really, really great players up here. So, great coach to play under. Oh, we got quick.
I think Braden Joaquin's brother was one of them.
Yes, yeah, Brennan Joaquin, class of 2016, I believe. Yeah, we had Cody Ganiko in the earlier days.
Right,
The Felipe brothers, Cody and Keola. Gabe calmly collects that one. And then in more recent years, we had the Cabanes brothers, Kupono, who is also a coach on the boys team.
Oh, he's down there as well. That's right.
He's the goalkeeper coach. His brother Colton and the Alo brothers. So
yeah, the Alo brothers. They've had quite a stretch over here, huh?
yeah, there's been some really good brother combinations up here. Or sibling combinations, I should say. Oh, great ball there from Kaden. Oh, just a little too long.
So for those of us that don't know, everybody play a little bit of defense and offense in soccer, or can you be just primarily a defender?
With the way the game is shifting nowadays, even the outside backs, you like to get them forward. So you see Ikua and Trenton. They like to get forward and press in the offense and work combinations. So It's a little bit of both all around.
Okay.
You're continuously trying to press forward, but you know, once you lose the ball, you're right back on defense. And
Right.
even if you are the forward,
Mm-hmm.
we always say that you're the first line of defense. So no matter where you are, you're pressing and you're defending. So it's the nonstop running of soccer.
It sure is. Here's a kick. Oh.
Over the goal. Okay, we're reaching about the halfway mark in the first half. Still 0-0.
Yeah, we're still looking for our first goal.
Mm-hmm.
The first time they play, or the matches previous to this, Kamehameha has won.
Yes, I believe it was 3-1 when we played at Maui High. Got to watch a little of that game. Yeah, and the boys came out hard. Did some really good stuff offensively. Good defense from Haʻoʻawai.
Is that Jensen?
Yeah, Nakasone. Oh, good ball there. See,
Oh, we got our goal. We got Braden Joaquin.
Braden Joaquin with the first goal. I didn't catch who had the assist. I believe it was Austin Miller.
Looks
Or
like
was it? Yeah, I think it might have been. Yeah, it was it started from, I'd say, the 35, the Hawaii with that defensive win and that quick pass out. Nakasone had a great run there. They played a little giving goal to Nakagawa, but great finish by Brady.
Here come the Warriors again. Kiso with the ball. Out over to Mason.
It looks like the Warriors made some substitutions.
Man, the timing's got to be just perfect, right, on that ball that comes out.
Yeah, that was great ball movement from starting from the back, going out wide. Shout out to Miss Dre Viella, who is currently tuning in as well on this broadcast. Hello, Dre. Nice to see you on here. We miss you up here. Dre is a class of 2016 graduate.
So here comes Maui High.
Ooh, nice ball over the top. Shot goes in.
That was a pretty tough shot to make from that angle. Here comes Jensen. Oh, Maui High has got a beat on it.
Great stop from Teva. Oh, nice little move there by Kaden. Great job on defense by the Warriors.
Comes Titus. Looking downfield. Oh, was looking for Braden. Gabe collects it. Very calm. Gabe's always pretty calm, huh?
He is. He's been big this season. He's made some really big saves.
Yeah, I haven't seen him get, you know, I watched a game that they had lost against Baldwin, and that was a close one towards the end. And when they lost that game, man, Gabe took it out on his gloves, and he was pretty upset at that.
Yeah, keepers do not like getting scored on.
Yeah.
Nice little combo from the Warriors.
Caden out to Kiesel. Back to Medeiros.
Onside.
Oh.
Medeiros still going. Good service from Kiesel.
Oh. Let's try there. Is that Braden again?
Yep. It's Brady.
Looks like Maui High is bringing in a sub.
Ooh. Got a missed goal kick there. Great ball there and great run from Trenton. Ooh, offsides there. Looks like Warriors are bringing back in Austin Miller and Carpenter. Good punt from the Maui High goalkeeper.
Here's Tevo with a pretty convincing header there. Oof. Ikua kicks it downfield. This is Austin Miller.
Beating the defender down line. Looks like he just won a corner there. Jensen taking the corner kick. Unlucky there. Just a little too close to the goalkeeper. Deciding for a quick restart.
And there's Gabe again, cool and calm as ever.
Nice combo there between Ikua and Ha'o. Oh, great ball from Dylan. Oh, unlucky there.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Titus on defense.
Cleared out there by Tewa.
Looks like we got a foul called there.
A foul? Explain.
Foul, any handball or unnecessary roughness. too long there from Teva. Great work there by Kizo.
There's a Mason on the outside.
Oh, just a little tango there. Another foul. Oh, good ball there from Teva. Greatly timed run. Ooh, just a little. Ooh, unlucky there. That was a great run and great shot by Ostermiller.
It took him a little while to call that one, huh?
Yep, that goal's getting called back. It was offsides. Yeah, so those are one of the examples that we talk about with timing your runs. So defender may have held the line just a little longer than Ostermiller's run.
So while we're waiting for the ball to get back in play here, the soccer girls are getting ready to take on Campbell. We talked about that game coming up. Are you nervous as a coach? Girls are fired up, but are you nervous as a coach?
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah?
Not too nervous, just really excited. The girls have worked really hard this season, so just really looking forward for that game. I'm sure if you asked me right before the game, though, I might have a different answer.
Right. Comes Jensen.
Oh, got a little push there from behind.
A little love tap there. He didn't mean to, I don't think, right? I don't think he meant to do that.
Just trying to go from the ball. I'm sure he's telling the ref.
You're just in my way. Who is this with this kick here?
I believe this is Nakagawa on the ball. Little chip over the top. Ostermiller. Great work by Maui High's goalkeeper, getting them a goal kick there.
So we should say, coming up the half, I'll be giving up my seat. You'll still be here, Kalena, but I'll be giving up my seat to one of your players. They'll be coming in and kind of taking over some of the duties here. We've got Sofia Stupplebeen in the booth, so she'll be taking over for me, which I'm sure everybody will appreciate, but that'll happen at the half. Here come the Warriors, look at this.
Yeah, Sophia's been a huge part of our defense this season, so looking forward to having a little chat with her, see what she's got to say about this game and the 7 seniors we're celebrating. Got a long ball from Teva. Ooh, nice little flick there. Great run by Dylan. Can he finish this?
He does.
Great work.
And a goal.
And a goal for our senior on his senior night. Great flick there from Austin Miller. So nice little senior to senior connection.
Is that how you draw it up? Just like that? The timing and everything, right? Just perfect.
Yeah, as a coach, you'll take credit for that.
Yeah.
Like we worked on that in practice all week.
Exactly.
Great run there. Delayed run from Dylan Nakagawa.
You just flat outrun the defense right to the ball, right?
It's always the best feeling to getting a goal on your senior night.
Did you? That's the question. Did you get a goal your senior night?
Let's not talk about
Okay,
that.
okay.
We played against Baldwin,
Okay,
so
okay.
no, yeah. We had a nice senior night though. Unfortunately, didn't get the win, but a nice ball there from Teva. Nice hitter flick there by Jensen.
That's Titus. Warriors in a battle for the ball.
A lot of clearance there from Maui High.
What position do you like to be? Where are you most comfortable in the field when you're playing?
I'm a center midfielder. Yep, so
That'd be offense and defense?
offense and defense,
Passing
yes.
the ball. Is that
Yep.
like the point guard on a basketball team?
I think so, yeah.
Distributing, yeah?
Yep.
I remember watching you play a couple of games. It's tough, Kalena.
Oh, it feels like such a long time ago. Oh, another great ball there from Teva. I guess you could say I was the point guard and Makana was my center.
Yeah, you dish it out to Makana,
Ooh.
huh? Uh-oh, with that ball out over to Kiso.
Nice play out there. Another great
Kiso
run
looking
from
for
Austin Miller.
Austin Miller. Back across the middle.
Ooh.
Park Carpenter. Oh, great save by the keeper.
A great ball there from Austin Miller.
The Warriors offensively looking pretty tough tonight, huh?
Yes, they're doing some really good things in the offensive third. And it's nice to see that there's a lot of class diversity. We got a lot of freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors playing, so. And great work right there by Kizo. Kaʻeo taking it down the center of the field. Lines up for a shot, just goes a little wide.
A little wide. Looks like we're at about 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes left, counting down. Warriors in the lead, 2-0. They've got one more game after this, is that right? Or is this their last game?
I believe they may have one more. Ooh, no foul, no call there. Great work from Austin Miller to hold on to the ball there. Paces up, takes a shot. Goes right to the keeper.
Looks like they played Baldwin on the first.
Oh yeah, that'll be their last game.
That'll be their last game down at War Memorial.
That
And
should
then
be.
they got the MIL tournament after that.
That should be a good game. In the first round, they tied 1-1. So. Ooh. Unlucky there by Mason. Clearance by Titus. Or equal.
That's running in soccer, too. Not only the running on the field, but the ball goes out of bounds. You got to go get it. As if there's not enough running already, huh?
Oh, that's why I like being in the middle. No, rarely did we chase for those balls. Normally it was our outside halves.
Is that what it is?
Ooh. Great defensive work from
Carpenter kicks it out.
Great.
Mason to Trent.
Oh, nice ball there. Just a little too far. Got lots of room here, Teva. He decides to take his space.
Here comes Jensen.
Oh, great ball right there.
Is that it? That's the first
Yep,
half.
that's the first half.
The Warriors winning 2-0 on senior night. Looks like it's going to be a good game. Hopefully the Warriors continue their momentum with the second half, but we're going to take a quick 10-minute intermission. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. Sophia will be in my seat. You'll be back. Everybody just hang on tight, and the second half's just around the corner. All right.
All right, we'll be back.
Waiting for her call. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. See, Mrs. Early girl was just the one for me. Yes, me dreaming. Oh, me dreaming about tonight. I and I together, everything's alright. Me love you if it hot and me love when I never stop. Taking the time forever, just like a clock. You be me early girl. Me love when I never last. Look into the future and forget about the past. Today, I say. Doesn't matter what island she's coming from. Today, love me island girl, me love me island woman. Today, I say, it doesn't matter what island she's coming from. Today, love me island girl, me love me island woman. Doesn't matter what island she's coming from. Today, love me island girl, me love me island woman. Today, I say, it doesn't matter what island she's coming from. Today, love me island girl, me love me island woman. Today, I say, it doesn't matter what island she's coming from.
Good vibes at work or play. I-92.
I've been dreaming about this girl I met last weekend. Stuck on my brain, I can't explain what I've been seeking. No, but I found it in you.
Aloha, and we're back. Good in the booth. Hi, I am Sofia Stupplebeen, Kaholo Rickard's replacement color commentator. I am a junior here at Kamehameha Schools Maui, and I play on the Wahine varsity soccer team. I also play on the volleyball team. So starting off Kamehameha with the ball.
Okay, and second half begins.
The score is 2-0. Kamehameha is up.
Yep, we got a goal from Braden Joaquin and one by Dylan Nakagawa.
Dylan Nakagawa is a senior this year. It is their senior night. Dylan is, as mentioned before, going to play soccer, continuing his soccer career at Oregon Tech. And yeah, so we just want to congratulate all the seniors on making it and coming out, practicing, playing hard.
Senior night, it's always a fun night in your high school career, regardless of
special.
what sport you play.
Oh yeah, everybody gets hyped for it.
Looks like Maui Eyes on the attack right now. We got Ikua defending on the near side.
And he's in Hawaii covering.
Ooh, we got a shot there, rolls across the face of the goal.
Trying to come with the cover. Gabriel Arcus to take the goal kick. He is senior this year, and he is also attempting to pursue a career in collegiate soccer.
Yeah, so Sophia, can you tell us anything about these seniors?
So we can start off from the back. So Gabriel is a good friend of mine, and he's very strong as a goalkeeper. He's very on it with his boys, telling them what's going on as far as communication. I always hear him yelling. He's very on it, taking those risks to step to the ball, but most of the times he wins it, and that's what you need from a goalkeeper.
Nice
Confidence.
there by Austin and
Yeah, Brady at the
Joaquin.
Nice
Ooh,
save.
nice winning. Good follow from
Finished by Kaden.
Kaden.
That was a nice finish.
It's a nice follow from Kaden there with Braden taking the shot.
Right. Yeah, those moments are crucial, especially when you're on the attack and there's not numbers in the back, and following up, supporting your teammates in that way, and you capitalize on those. See, and Gabriel stepping out for the kick.
The goal was scored by number 4, Hawaii.
Samuel Miller with the attack.
Great slide there from Maui High defender. So Sam is another senior, right?
Yes, Sam is a senior. When the couple games that I watched, he was playing in the back, but he's up on the front now. And I think with his speed, that's a very good place to have him because he can just break down defenses. And he also plays smart. He also he has great vision. A lot of these seniors, all of them have great vision. They play smart, and they choose their battles.
Yeah, I noticed that in the first half. He's had some really nice runs. Mistimed a few, but other than that, he's been spot on. He had the nice flick assist. I think it was Dylan for Dylan's goal.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so that's pretty versatile of him. He can go from being the center back and then being up top.
And we're dropping it back. Dropping it back, allowing the defense to open up. Follow, taking ball.
Shout out to Cody Felipe, Kaylee Correa joining us on the broadcast. I believe Cody is an 08 alum from KS Maui, and Kaylee Correa is a 2013 grad. So hello and welcome. I'm sure you folks are all wishing that we broadcasted back in our days.
This is a new thing.
Yeah, so can you tell us a little bit about this broadcast that we have here?
So we have a few teachers. I'd like to thank Ms. Correa, Mr. Rickard, Kevin O'Brien, and shout out to our broadcast crew in the booth right now.
Yeah, definitely.
We couldn't be doing it without them. It was a real push for all the teachers to get this going because, I mean, it's really great for us to begin this because, you know, we're moving into this 21st century where technology is just...
Ooh, great. Ooh, great header there by Sam.
Header.
Great save by the keeper. Fingertip save there.
The previous goal was scored by number 14, Kaden Banderas.
So yeah, we'd just like to thank all the teachers and the broadcast crew that we have in here that's allowing us to have this commentating.
Yeah, if you folks could see what's going on here and listen a little bit, it's the real deal in here. Ooh, unlucky there.
So
Okay, we got Kizo with a nice switch there to Titus.
equal.
Oh, Ikua.
Equal, yeah. Equal with a great skill.
Great work there.
Keeping the ball. Oh, right back, unlucky. Nice follow, Chico.
Great work defensively there from Nakagawa.
Mai high on the attack. Titus with the pressure. Nice step, uh-oh.
Maui high with a nice flick. Just goes a little wide.
So continue on, talking about our seniors. Number 2, Taba Pimentel in the back. He's a strong defender. He's always stepping to the ball, making those good saves, defense-wise.
Yeah, I've noticed that in just this first half, he had a lot of disruptions.
Yes, he's very good at covering each other, and you know, just right now he's making those runs, supporting his teammates in those ways. I was told that he was given the nickname Bulldog just because he runs through everything. He plays sort of fearless, I would say. But a very strong defender.
Yeah, definitely shows.
Teva not only plays soccer, he also plays football as well. A lot of these boys out here tonight don't just play one sport.
I've noticed that, yeah, we have quite a few multi-sport athletes.
Yeah. The main one being football, just because that's their fall season.
Ooh, great corner kick there from Maui High.
Nice attempt. And that's a goal kick for Kamehameha. Moving up to the middle, we have Ha'o'ai, number 4. He's also very strong in the middle. I've noticed that he's either always first to the ball or on that second ball when we're on offense, like especially coming from these goal kicks.
And he's a multi-sport athlete as well, right?
Yes, he plays volleyball, I believe, yes. I want to say...
Yeah, I think Ha'o comes from a long line of some amazing, talented athletes. Yeah, his sisters, I think they all played volleyball here.
Yes, yeah. And that was him with the step. Dropping back to Titus.
Good ball there to
Finding-
Austin Miller.
Yep. Kaʻeo on Tuku. Oh, that's Ezekiel Weber, another senior.
Oh,
This
yeah, nice to
is-
see him.
Yeah,
Him in the
I
game.
believe this is his first year playing soccer. He is a football boy, so it's nice to have him on the field. Austin Miller with the attempt to cross, finding a corner for Kamehameha. So yes, Ezekiel Weber, he plays football and his first year of soccer, and he also runs track. So
Oh, what events does he do in track?
I believe he's done hurdles before, and some of the short sprints.
Oh, good ball there from,
Is that Caden?
yeah, I believe it was Caden.
And throw in for Kamehameha. The throw in will come from Trenton Kiesel. Also playing in the middle with Hawaii is Dylan Nakagawa. And I think we've already talked in depth about Dylan. And he has really great vision. He's very aggressive, always going to the ball. And I hear him a couple times just, letting his teammates know what's up and covering their back and always getting his teammates' backs in that way.
Yeah, he's a great playmaker. A lot of the plays go through him in the middle.
Yeah.
He's great defensively too, I must say. Oh, good shot there.
Nice shot. Right off the keeper's hands.
Yep, shot taken by Austin Miller. He's had quite a few shots tonight. I think this was his,
Third or fourth.
yeah, third or fourth shot tonight.
I mean, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so as long as he keeps
Exactly.
taking them, that creates more opportunities.
Oh, good ball in there by Kiesel.
And Ha'o on the recover. He's looking up line. And the switch to the other side. Yes, Ezekiel on the drop back to equal Kamaka. Great touches on the ball, keeping the ball.
Drop back to Titus. We got some space there.
Switching to the other side. Finding it through.
Good vision there from Teva to find
Find Austin.
Austin Miller in the middle. Great pressure there from Brady.
Again with another throw by Kiesel. Finding way back.
Gonna be a Warriors throw on the far side. So Sophia, can you tell us a little bit about our matchup we got coming up on Monday?
All right, so the girls varsity will be facing off against Campbell at our own home field at
5 p.m. I believe.
5 p.m. I believe. Yeah. And all the girls are super excited. We've been working really hard all season, and it's a tough loss against Keko Like, but we're back in. It's a new season, as our coach has been saying, and we're just so ready for it. We have a couple more days of practice, but I think that's just time to get us ready in the mindset. And Kamehameha on the attack with Zeke out wide. Trying to find inside.
Nice
Step
ball
back.
there, too.
Good vision to Austin Miller. For his first year, he's actually doing very well with connecting passes. Clear out by Titus. Light pressure for Maui High.
Great work there from Teva once again.
Always stepping to the ball, just like we talked about before. Finding connections in the
Ball
middle.
there to Braden to get a cross off. Oh, unlucky there.
That's one of the
Great
first
idea
shots.
though.
Find it in the middle.
Austin Miller's been so disruptive to the Maui High defense this entire game.
Definitely.
Looks like Kamehameha made another
change.
substitution. Keeper change along with
Oh, up top we have Slade Tashima, another senior. That's exciting. I mean, it is senior night, so we always want all the seniors to get in, get some game time. Super exciting, especially because we are up right now 3-0, 24 minutes left in the second half. So Slade is another football boy. I think senior year they all decided to come out and play the sport. I mean, why not? We have Ikua on the attack.
oh, great ball there to
Slade.
Slade.
With the idea, clear. So I was told that the keeper on Maui High isn't normally a keeper. He actually is a field player.
Oh, really?
I think that, yeah.
Well, he's been doing a great job this entire game
Right.
as
And
a field player.
I think, you know, it's hard, especially in MIL season and MIL soccer season, just because as far as positions, like, not necessarily will you get all the players you need to play in certain positions. You could be a defense-heavy team and, like, not have any goalkeepers. So for him to step up, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, he's been impressive the entire game.
And it is goal kick for Maui High.
Looks like we also have a keeper substitution. Hezekiah Kapua'ala replacing Gabe Arcus.
Hezekiah is a junior here at Kamehameha. He works just as hard as everybody else on this boys' team, and I always hear him at practice. He's very loud, always calling for the ball, and very aggressive. Just like Gabriel, he's probably, following in Gabriel's footsteps, which is really nice to see.
Great leader great senior to learn from. You know, speaking about these first-year seniors, football players who came out, I feel like it's actually a tradition. I feel like every senior class has those few football boys or multi-sport athletes that are just so athletic that they can just jump on the field and, you know, do some good things, even though it's their first year and they may not be as experienced, but they can still produce.
Yeah, being an athlete, they're able to handle.
I'd love to see a goal out of both of them, or out of all the seniors tonight.
That'd be great. We have a substitution for Caden. Enters number
Is that number 9?
Kairos.
No, looks like 19. Yep, Kairos Strokeen enters the game.
And drop to the back, finding Trenton Kiso out wide. With attempt to go back up line.
Maui High on the counter, finding some numbers there, through ball.
And Titus on the cover. Teva dropping in.
Great work there from Titus.
Good work, Titus.
Good save from his there. Good work.
Nicely with a save. Deflection and save. That was a great shutdown by Titus. Defense, they're just covering each other. I feel like that's always important, especially in defense, covering each other's back, having each other's back.
Oh, great work there from Austin Miller. Looks like we have a possible handball on the far side.
Maui High to take a kick.
I think it might have been an offside, starting off in a...
step by Slade.
Another foul committed by the Warriors there. Maui High electing for the short pass there. Nice through ball. Just goes a little too long.
Kamehameha with goal kick. So it seems that when Kairos came in, they dropped Samuel to the middle. So it's really great about these players, especially ones who play club. They're very versatile and they're able to play. They just know the game so well that they can jump into any position.
Yeah. As
And
a coach, that's something that you always
look
learn.
for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and of course that allows other players to jump in. So
Oh, great pressure there from
Kairos.
Kairos.
he's still on. Good work up top. Trevor with the cover, nice step.
Oh, he's been solid all night, hasn't he?
Yep, that's what we're talking about. The aggression and just
What was it, the bulldog?
yeah, fearless, just stepping to every ball. Smart in a smart manner.
He times everything very well.
Yeah,
Very well.
and he has the speed to just get him there.
Clearance by Ha'o wide. Ha'o too, I must say, has been pretty key in defense tonight.
Always getting that, shutting down the attacks down the middle. And Dylan with the step in on attack. Attempt to pass to Kairos, right back. Maui high with the clear. It's a throw in for Kamehameha. Throw in will be taken by Ikua Kamaka. Ikua is really solid defender. They're
Yeah, we mentioned that in the first half too. We pointed out that although he's a defender, he loves to get forward.
And that's perfect, but that's exactly what you need from an outside back because they have all that space in front of them and they just take advantage of it.
And he's been really successful too, though, on his
Right.
like being able to connect with the offense. So
He has great vision. A lot of these boys who play, they always, find each other. They connect really well, and their touches, they've seemed to, try keep possession while they're, finding each other. Tight is coming out wide to be cool.
yes,
Oh, there it is. The attack. Clear by Maui High. Throw in for Kamehameha.
and we also mentioned too that there's quite some class diversity with all these players at different grade levels. So it's a
Yeah,
pretty well balanced team, I must say.
Yeah, we have a mix of juniors, seniors, freshmen up top.
And how do you think that strengthens the team, having that
think-
diversity?
I think that balances them out, so like there's always like respect on the field for each other and like understanding how each other works and like, being from all different grade levels, that just builds your confidence because you know people, who are older than you and you look up to them and you follow them and hopefully they're leading by great example. And, that allows them to follow in their footsteps, and it works for the underclassmen to just follow in their footsteps, and hopefully they're making great strides, positive strides.
Definitely. And for those of you tuning in, though, I must say that I can speak to Sofia's leadership on the girls' side of women's soccer. She is one of our captains, and I must say she leads by example.
Thank you. I try my best in everything I do. That's just how I was taught, and I feel like you can go very far if you just have that mindset. My dad always preached that to me, and I just want to shout him out for that. Another great figure in my life has been KOB. It is his birthday today. I heard you guys shout him out earlier. And, there's
KOB,
Teva.
that's a new one.
KOB, yeah. And just want to shout him out. Happy birthday, he's really inspired me to just keep doing what I do, and it all just comes from those people that I looked up to, my dad and Mr. O'Brien and a lot of other coaches that I've had and teachers. They just all inspire me, and I just think that that's what you need to take and use it to your best, your strength.
Well said, Sophia.
We have Slay with the ball and attack to the middle and Kairos.
Oh yeah, KOB. We could not talk about him enough. We could make a whole
just talking
about him.
He's just inspired so many people, and I think he knows that, but I don't think he knows that at the same time.
Yeah, the amount of people that he has influenced too has been.
The impact he's made on my life is truly great, and I know I'm not the only one. I know there's underclassmen, and they haven't had class.
We got a shot there. Oh.
Good attempt by Kamehameha.
Good try there by Ezekiel.
There's Ha'o with the second ball, covering from Titus. Shut down on defense.
A little footwork there from Ha'o.
You can hear the crowd going wild.
They liked that one.
Maui High on the counter.
Counter by Maui High.
And you have Hezekiah stepping out. There's that aggression. There's that, intuitive to go to the ball. Nice pass out to Titus, and then we're finding our way out to Teva. Finding
Great ball there from
Kairos.
Teva.
Nice.
The layoff.
He's been having really nice connections up to the front.
Very creative, I must say.
Yeah. Number 23, Kaimana Uehara. He came in a little while ago. I believe he came in for Ikua Kamaka. Yes. He's playing our left outside back. Finding Dylan Nakagawa, finding Austin Miller in the middle with the attack. He's got the ball touched away from him. Zeke Weber now with the ball in the wing. Trying to look for somebody in the middle. Dylan with pressure on the middle. High attack. There's Hezi. Good save. Light pressure coming from Maui High.
Kairos laying it off to Austin Miller. Ooh, unlucky there. We had Kizo making a nice run on the outside.
Teva finding Kizo, who's just coming back from his outside run. And then Ha'o with the cover. There it is again.
And Trenton is actually
a freshman.
He has a sibling on our team, right?
Yes, Takara Kiso. She plays in the middle. She plays up top. She's a very strong player. She's another one of our captains, and I'm great. She's a junior here, so she's my captain.
Oh, great run there by Nakagawa. Can he put it away?
Yes!
Great work, and that is 2 for Nakagawa.
Score is now 4-0 with 12 minutes left in the half.
Total score by number 11, Dylan Nakagawa.
Wow, let's see if he can pull off a hat trick before we finish this game.
What a great run from Nakagawa.
Goal. It's always great to see. Once you're in that box, you just gotta go, go, go.
Looks like Warriors are making a couple subs.
Maui High with the attack out wide. Hezekiah with the save.
Got a foul called there on him.
I mean,
Getting pretty excited there.
I think being a football boy, that's your natural instinct.
It's natural.
Just run them over. Teva with the header save. Hall looking to find somebody in the middle.
Nice backside
Finding
pass.
Dylan, slowing down the ball, looking for the runs made up. That's a throw in for Kamehameha. Sub in for Trenton Kiso for Olan Kubo, I believe. brother who just graduated last year, and he was also a soccer player. So it's really nice to see that he's coming out following his brother.
The Kubos, they're actually a pretty good soccer family.
Very strong. Throw in for Maui High.
Okay, we got just under 10 minutes to go left in the second half.
Warriors in the lead by 4. Maui High looks like they're starting to scramble to push numbers up, get something on the board. Warriors throw in on the far side.
Olin, another freshman in the game. Quite impressive with these underclassmen.
They're able to step up. I think a lot of them play club, so they're used to the game. That's very common for the freshman class, actually, because we have a bunch of freshmen that came out for girls soccer as well, and they're very strong players, and they all play clubs. So.
Great work there by Olin right there. Yeah, I think club has a lot to do with. We got a hard fought foul. Thank you, Sophia.
Of course.
Hard foul on the far side of the field.
Taken by Austin Miller taking the kick, aiming for the goal, falling just outside. Goal kick for Maui High.
Got 2 more subs coming in for the Warriors. Let's see if we can get their numbers.
I believe Makaha Pang coming in for Ezekiel Weber.
And then it looks like is that Noah Alo on the far side?
Number 13?
Noah Alo.
Noah Alo. His brothers played, right?
Yeah, we
Micah
mentioned them in the first Chandler. Yeah, they were really good on the boys' side.
Yeah. And they still play till today, right?
Yeah.
I see them, they play like with the Ohana League.
I think they both played in college as well at Notre Dame Namur. Not too sure. Maybe if someone tuning in could help us out with that answer.
Maui High with the goal kick. 6 minutes left in the half, so they're making all these subs changes. I believe they just subbed in someone for the back. Kaipo Borges, a junior, playing defense. And Dave Tonu on the right outside back. He's also a junior. So a lot more of that diversity that we're seeing. Just trying to bring as much people into the game. We have a really big bench this year, so as many people as they can get in. Keep fresh legs on the field.
Definitely nice to see everyone getting some playing time tonight.
High with the throw in. Kamehameha's defensive third.
Shot there by number 10 by Maui High. Goes wide of the goal.
Good attempt. And right now you can see the Warriors are just trying to keep possession, wind down. 5 minutes left on the clock. We're ahead. Playing smart, keeping possession. Kaholo passing to Kaipo out wide. Just again. Olin Kubo actually switched to the side. And cleared out by Kaipo. Step by David. So this is David's first year.
He's actually a multi-sport athlete as well, right?
Yeah.
Is it football, I believe?
Yep. That's all the football boys. They just all decided to come out. Nothing wrong with that. And that is a Maui high throw.
Using this as some cross-training for football next
yeah.
fall.
I talked to him. He said the conditioning is totally different, but I think he said that, you know, it's a lot harder than football. I believe that's what he said. Head out by Olin. Makaha with the step. Dylan
Great work there from Dylan defensively.
always covering his back.
He's been everywhere tonight, Dylan.
He's still playing middle, but I think as a middle, you just have to know where the ball is and position yourself accordingly. That's crucial. And we're having more substitutions. Dylan, Ha'o, and to have all our seniors getting that break.
We're getting quite an applause from the stands right now. Alright, just over 3 minutes left in the game.
So subbed in was Kainoa, Ikua, and Kairos, I believe? Yeah, for the 3 seniors that just got subbed out. Kainoa playing in the back, Ikua playing in the middle, and Kairos also playing in the middle. Oh, foul. Called on Kamehameha.
All right, gonna take a quick second to thank all the lovely students here helping us put on this this great live stream broadcast. We have Amy Sakamoto, our director, Jason Patel, our switcher, Nanea Ayu, our camera, Jaden Paukula, camera as well, Jason Paukula, scoreboard, and Sai Alvida, audio. So thank you to all of you out here. Hopefully I didn't butcher any of your folks' names, but
No, that sounded great.
what a great job tonight.
And this isn't the only live stream broadcast that they have done. They've done a lot of the other basketball, girls soccer senior nights. The very first one was volleyball, and they've just been doing a great job improving every time.
Great
Good
pressure
pressure by
there.
Makaha. Managing
Looks like we got Buster Carlin up top as well.
oh, yes. Another freshman.
Great clearance there by Carpenter.
So here we're seeing a lot of that diversity you were talking about as far as grade levels. We have freshmen on the top, senior and juniors in the middle, and I believe one sophomore playing in the back.
Clearance there by David.
Carpenter with the attempt to clear. Forge heading it out.
Looks like they slid Carpenter back in the center back role.
He was playing in the middle, I believe.
Yeah, so another one of those players that can
Versatile. utility.
definitely.
Oh,
Great
David
block
with the
there.
cover.
Great block there. All right, time winding down. Let's see if the Sabres can get off one last corner.
They're just going to load all their numbers in the box. Try to capitalize on this opportunity. And
Great work there. I think
attempt just goes wide.
Makaha got his head on that one.
10 seconds left.
Let's see if the ref will have any stoppage time to add. I think he might let this one play out a bit. Great work there by the Warriors, getting that one out.
So,
And that's the game.
4-0, Kamehameha senior night, taking that win.
All right, so Sophia, what are your thoughts there? I know you just joined us in the second half, but what do you think of that?
I think Kamehameha had a solid game, keeping possession for a majority of it, finding those passes, always having, all the boys having great vision, looking for each other, making those connections, as I said earlier. I think they were able to break down my High's defense a couple times, which is what you want.
Definitely.
And they were just shutting it down on defense as well. I like to say defense wins championships.
Oh,
but
I 100% agree. Are you being a little biased there because we're a defender?
Right, but
yeah,
I think
definitely.
that's where it starts, and they were able to build very well off of that. Even with the subs coming in, always alternating, changing positions, they were able to adapt really well, and that's very impressive coming from a team that's, again, that diversity. They're all from different grades, but they're just able to connect, and I think that's very impressive, and they should continue with that for the rest of the MIL season.
Yep, continue their momentum in their next game against Baldwin. Yeah, so also shout out the goal scorers tonight. We have Dylan Nakagawa with 2. We have Brady Joaquin with 1. And I believe Samuel Ostermiller with the 4th goal.
Yep.
All right, and we'd like to thank our athletic department and administration, the Uila Sports support staff, Mr. Leo Delatorre, Mr. Kaholo Rickard, Mrs. Lisa Correa, and Mr. Kevin O'Brien. Also, happy birthday again, Mr. O'Brien. I hope you're still tuning in.
Yep. Thank you so much to all of you.
And once again, thanking our Uila Sports and Kamakakua crew, who we mentioned previously.
And to build off of that, there are more live streams to come of all the other sports that are happening in our spring season. So there will be live streams of girls water polo, boys volleyball, track, and wrestling. Very exciting stuff.
All right, what a great way to close out senior night for these 7 seniors.
7 seniors, that's a very big class. I think our class is just as big. Congratulations to them all in making it this far.
Congratulations to the coaching staff for a well-put game plan. Coach Jason Akasone, Peter Quijano, and Kupono Cabanes.
And we wish them luck for the rest of their MIL season.
Yep.